The Dubai Supercar Graveyard, a supercar goldmine. Dubai is probably the home of luxurious vacations and a lavish lifestyle. Still, there is more to this absolutely extravagant city than an expensive getaway for the extraordinarily wealthy and brand new luxury cars. At the heart of the city lies what may be the world's most extensive collection of luxury sports cars and supercars. It has more recently been dubbed the Dubai Supercar Graveyard. The title initially came under misdirected criticism as being a byproduct of an excess of wealth owned by the populace. The residents and visitors seemed not to know the value of these cars and were thought to just abandon the cars once they grew bored. This is quite wrong. However, it is questionable that there is such a significant accumulation of luxury cars. This scrapyard hosts many of the most expensive luxury cars ever to be made, some of which includes the likes of the 2015 Ferrari California T, the 2015 Lamborghini Huracan, the 2015 models of the G-Wagon, the Rolls-Royce Wraith, among many other supercars, as well as a large assortment of regular cars. These supercars are often found in a wide array of conditions, depending on the reasons they were abandoned in the first place. For example, occasionally, a supercar can be found here in fairly great shape after it may have been confiscated by the police or seized from previous owners, who were not able to pay off some sort of debt or other. Or they may be very badly battered cars that were involved in an accident and abandoned as scrap metal. For all cars taken to the scrapyard, a grace period of 15 days will be given for the cars to be reclaimed by the original owners, after which they will be auctioned off at the extremely low price, which may even be called an absolute steal. Supercars, which may have been initially worth up to or over $200,000 if newly bought, or about $100,000 at the local second-hand market, may be auctioned off at barely a fraction of the original price. Sometimes these cars may be not sold at the auction and will remain there for very long periods, even up to several years. They may eventually be sold in parts. Cars were as old as a classic Bentley will be found at the scrapyard, giving it a well-earned nickname, Graveyard. Over 3,000 cars were abandoned in 2011 alone, following an economic slump, and many more still after that year. To put things in context, a brand new 2015 Ferrari California T, for example, costs just over $200,000. This supercar is powered by a 552 horsepower, 3.9-liter V8 engine, able to accelerate up to 100 kilometers in only 3 seconds, and with a top speed of 316 kilometers per hour. A used California T costs at its cheapest will still cost about $100,000. With these taken into consideration, a California T put up for auction from the scrapyard will have a starting price of about $30,000 and may even eventually be sold at an astounding $40,000, which is about a quarter of the cost of a second-hand car. There was also the 2015 Lamborghini Huracan, originally priced at $262,947 for a brand new car and $129,910 for a second-hand Huracan. This supercar sports a 602 horsepower, 5.2-liter V10 7-speed automatic engine with an acceleration of 0 to 100 kilometers per hour within 3.2 seconds and a top speed of 325 kilometers per hour, in addition to its plush interior and a sleek, beautiful body. Although not far from its original price at the auction, where its initial bidding price would be about $135,000. Also available is a 2015 Mercedes GTS with a 503 horsepower V8 twin-turbo engine, able to accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds and reaching a fantastic top speed of 193 miles per hour. Also sporting beautiful bodywork and a comfortable interior, the price for a brand new version of this magnificent beauty would typically fall at about $138,911. Still, it has been offered up by the scrapyard for auction at $65,000. A fourth car, the 2011 G-Wagon, both the G550 version with a 382 horsepower, 5.5-liter V8 engine backed by a 7-speed automatic, and the G55 AMG version with a 500 horsepower, 5.4-liter V8 engine and a 5-speed automatic. Valued at the cheapest to be worth $105,750 for a brand new vehicle, would be auctioned off at a starting price of $29,000 by the scrapyard. These cars sometimes are found completely brand new in the scrapyard, possibly the following seizure by a bank or the police. Last but not least is the 2006 Ferrari 612 Scaglietti with an all-aluminum frame, 533 horsepower, 6.0 liters, V12 6-speed automatic engine, an acceleration from 0 to 100 km per hour in 4 seconds, and a top speed of 320 kilometers, and originally valued at $250,000, will be auctioned off at a price as low as $65,000 at the scrapyard's auction market. These are just a few of the cars available for sale at Dubai's Supercar Graveyard. Not all cars are available in excellent condition, however, and quite a number of them may have been very badly damaged. It may require quite a small investment to return them to optimal condition for use or resale. However, this scrapyard is quite a huge collection of cars. The reason behind the mass abandonment of luxury cars appears to be due to the enforcement of the Sharia law, which makes no room for debt. This in turn means that often both locals and foreigners in the United Arab Emirates who for one reason or another find themselves in debt must flee the country or face the possibility of doing jail time. These people will often then leave behind most of their assets and properties, including luxury cars such as these, which are then towed to the scrapyard and held for a grace period of 15 days, during which they may be reclaimed by their previous owner. If this time elapses, the cars are then put up for auction internationally by the Dubai police and will be sold for pennies on the dollar compared to their actual or initial value. Professional dealers from the United Arab Emirates are invited to the auction, and the dates are included in the direct invitations. The scrapyards may well be described as a goldmine for potential buyers who may be able to find almost any car of their choice, from much less expensive cars all the way up to very recent models of the supercars, all at outrageously low prices, although it is a good idea to view all sides of the car before bidding at the auction to assess any damage the car may have initially sustained. There are a few websites where people could participate in bidding for the cars available for sale, and not just cars, but spare parts also may be bought at the scrapyard by professional dealers who intend to resell these abandoned cars. Pictures of all cars available for auction are uploaded to the website along with the starting price, and individuals are allowed to bid for the cars. It is also possible to visit the scrapyard in person to view and assess the cars available for auction and place bids. Most importantly, in order to buy cars on the auction, a buyer must be aware of the dates of auctions, which may be sourced from local dealers who regularly participate in the auctions themselves. Also, new buyers will need very strong connections to attend an auction, as only professional dealers are usually invited directly to auction. Alternatively, a new buyer may contact a licensed dealer to participate in the auction and bid on a particular car on their behalf. The new buyer may then offer the professional dealer a fee for their services. The Dubai Supercar Graveyard, which is located in Sharjah, is thought to be the largest scrapyard in Dubai. A similar yard has been identified in China's Chengdu district, and its size may be just as significant as its sister scrapyard. Although this has not been ascertained, it also contains quite a number of supercars. Currently, it appears projects are arising to refurbish these cars and make them available to the general public in an attempt to reduce the pollution caused by merely abandoning the cars, as well as providing a means of transportation for these less privileged. However, these are only speculations. The Dubai Supercar Graveyard is a fantastic find with absolutely astonishing car prices. Every car dealer and interested businessman, as well as individuals only looking for relatively less expensive car alternatives than buying the much costlier brand new counterparts, would be rather pleased to know about. It is completely legal and definitely worth the money. A gold mine for secondhand and even occasionally brand new vehicles. Thanks for watching our video. Please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content.